So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game. But he can turn defence into attack very quickly and show his terrific athleticism and real power.
Mbappe! He might... Great chance! Deftly away. And that's definitely not his best. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cannavaro is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Van Bronckhorst with the cross. And they've got rid. And it's Bellingham. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Neuer sends that a long way. Thuram. Mbappe! Borussia Dortmund are still to register a shot on target as a chance for a shot! Rijkaard with the clearance. Gerrard. Luis Suarez. And he welcomes it in. He's got away. And the shot! Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Mbappe. Ronaldinho gets into a good position. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham, always looking for that half a chance. Now that looks a decent ball. Gerrard. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Not the most accurate pass. A searching ball out wide. Oh, that's well spotted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely, now then. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Rui Costa. And that pass just didn't quite work. Ronaldinho. Oh, this looks sharp. Kimmich. Pele. Oh, easy pickings there. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And this is Gerrard, and it's played in here. Chance, surely! Borussia Dortmund are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Ronaldinho! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Brazil have their second corner now. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Borussia Dortmund leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Pelé. Good purposeful running this. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. And Mbappe! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Borussia Dortmund come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Borussia Dortmund are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 21.
So we're underway for the second half.
Camisa 5.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Camisa 11. Neymar. Camisa 18.
Kimmich. Gerrard. And it's Neymar. Neymar, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. And he can thump it away. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Gerrard makes a move down the right. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard. Rui Costa being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat.
Real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Borussia Dortmund are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Mbappe! That's tidy. Can he finish? He's got a goal! Brazil are back in business. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Brazil restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams.
Chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Brazil have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Camisa 10. Camisa 14.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Entrada de camisa 30.
Messi going forward. He has found the way through. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Goal! Brazil! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil have their lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Bellingham, the man synonymous with solidity. Knocks it into space. And that's gone loose. Desai clears and claimed it back swiftly. Luis Suarez.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Borussia Dortmund really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rui Costa looking to add to his goal. And it's Roberto Carlos. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's cut it out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Time is running out here.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Kimmich. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And he's quick to return it.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Cannavaro can get it clear.
Brazil really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Look, Peter, what they need now are cool heads and discipline, and instead it looks like they've got a liability in their side.
So a big moment. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Teremos 3
Back to
minutos
parity,
acréscimo.
and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Pele. Gerrard. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Luis Suarez. And that signals the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety.